Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage. In this matchup, the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans host the Hiland Lady Hawks. Tonight's game is presented by Keim Home Center, Wright Roofing, Altman, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Now let's head courtside to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio with Big Z Sports.
High school basketball is back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we feature girls high school basketball. It's the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans playing host to the Hiland Lady Hawks out of the IVC. Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday. You could almost call that a special edition of basketball. Nick McWilliams and Adam Sawesky here along with the Claxon Communications crew to bring you today's presentation. On the surface, a battle of 5-0 and 4-1, two of the top teams in the IVC. And Adam, I'll ask you to start things off. This is as good of an early season test for both of these teams as you could possibly ask for.
It really is, because both teams had success last year, but the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, they have some of that deep bench that they used last year. Well, some of those girls have now been, been placed into the starting five. So it's a whole different situation for them this year. So this is a great test for Coach Matt Ward and these Lady Trojans to get a feel, because you know that Hiland's they're going to come in here and do what Hiland does.
Well,
I mean, just watching them in warm up, it's like nothing ever changes. It's just different girls wearing Hiland jerseys.
What you say, come in here and do what Hiland does, which is just proficient basketball over and over again. And it is always such a pleasure to watch what the Hiland Lady Hawks are able to do. But the same with the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Both of these teams coming in, though, as opposed to what you saw last year, very different looks, kind of what you alluded to. Both of these teams lost a decent amount of players, but they return a lot of talent to both sides.
And that's the beauty of a successful program, because every game that's played all of last year, they were able to go deep into their benches. They were able to get quality varsity minutes in every game they played because of how well the season went for both teams.
Yeah, and I had to laugh coming in here because it was already good enough that we were going to have a fantastic matchup. But on top of that, if you haven't been to Zorville here very often, if you're coming down tonight or in the future, stop by the concession stand, get some cheesy potatoes.
Yes. I look forward to every trip that we make to Tusky Valley High School, not only for the great hospitality, but the concession stand has the best cheesy potatoes, I think, this side of the Mississippi.
Oh, I'd make that bet.
Yeah.
I would absolutely make that bet.
And the fact that you took care of not one but two bowls of them, I think it solidifies that.
Hey, we're not judging here, okay? I am supporting the the Tusky Valley Boosters, wrong valley.
Yeah, wrong valley.
I'm still switching out of football gear, but I'm supporting their booster club. I'm supporting all of their athletics, right?
And they're going to get excited now every time they see you walk through the door. They'll be like, yes, concession stand's going to do well tonight.
How much do you think they'd ask if I just said, can I buy the whole crock pot? Do you think that'd be possible?
It might be. That you might be able to get like a wholesale discount,
yeah.
Opposed to one bowl at a time.
Well, before we start breaking down this game further, there's also something else really cool going on that the Booster Club has tonight.
Yeah, they started selling tickets to win a car back in April of last track season, and they were selling these tickets through tonight. So at halftime tonight, the Tusky Valley Booster Club is giving a car away. Who says that very often?
Not very often at all. And by the way, if I lose Adam in the second half, it's because he won, just FYI.
And I would say the reason I have the exact dates is, the shape of my vehicle that I currently drive. I'm like, you know what? It's worth a shot. I'm here.
You and I both are in the same boat on that, so maybe I need to go grab a ticket before we get started here. But that's all right. A really cool thing that's going on, and definitely you've seen a lot of community support from it. That is so cool, and that's the best part about high school athletics. Anyway, enough rambling about that kind of stuff. The matchup tonight, Tusky Valley versus Hiland. It's 5-0 Tusky Valley versus 4-1 Hiland. The Lady Hawks have been in some really big scraps, some really big slugfest to start the season, which is why we always go back to the iron sharpens iron thing. On the other side of the coin for Tusky Valley, it's been pretty dominant. I don't think they've given up more than 30 points this year.
No, they've been able to kind of, if you want to say, cruise through the first part of their season so far. As for the Lady Hawks, they it's almost weird to say that they have a loss early in the season. Well, their one loss was to Strongsville.
Which, if you don't know girls basketball, just look up Strongsville.
And if you don't know divisions, again, look up Strongsville. And that game, it was only a 5-point loss, and it was at Strongsville. So
funny how that works.
Yeah, I think Coach Brady Schlaball, yes, it went into the loss column to start the year. I don't think he's going to be that upset with that loss when you're playing up to a Division I opponent.
Well, not only that, it's one of those losses that I think really kind of educates you on your team. And it's an early season test, and you know what? You might as well get those early season tests in. You might as well get those tests in the first part of the season, not the second half, because you don't want to have any lack of confidence moving forward towards tournament play.
No, absolutely not. And the more testing you can do yourself leading up to that and challenge yourself throughout your regular season schedule, it's only going to make you better for that ultimate goal that everybody plays for at the end of the year.
Did you think we were about to get taken out there?
I saw it in the corner of my eye. Did you see the reaction time? I was ready.
You were ready, but you notice I've been sticking around the sidelines long enough for these. I just kind of don't move. I expect them to stop.
You do, and this is a very familiar seat for us because just last night we were in Strasburg. We would have been on the other side of the scorer's table, also next to a bench. So it was almost like a warm-up round last night for a great basketball game.
Well, they put us over here because solely for the fact otherwise we've been by Aaron Stump, and I don't think
they probably wanted to make sure the broadcast was, that we weren't goofing off.
Stayed on the air?
Yeah, stayed.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, Stumpy, if you go back and hear this later, you're welcome. Anyway, this is a matchup, too, that really features a lot of really good, and I talked with head coach Matt Ward about this. You'll hear about it later. But this features a lot of really good guard play. Not only that, though, they've got good posts as well, but this is going to be a night where if a shot is open, it's going up.
Oh, yeah. There's not going to be a lack of shots taken tonight, and there's not going to be a lack of drives to the hole because I think both teams like to kind of run the similar type of stuff, and it's always exciting when these two teams play. You know you're in for a great girls basketball game.
Well, something else I like is I finish out filling like the stat sheet here for both these sides. It is full on both sides, and that's something that's great. You love seeing good numbers out of two smaller division teams.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a game that a lot of people wanted to see, and when you know that there's going to be a quality basketball game being played, fans want to come out and watch that. Not only are they supporting one or the other teams, but they just want to come out and watch a good quality girls basketball game, and they know they're going to see that tonight.
Certainly are, and you're going to catch all of that action right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. If you have not done so, get subscribed and have that notification button on because you get notified every single time we go live. That's for all you folks who maybe are just clicking in now. You would have known the moment that we went on the air and talked about cheesy potatoes and a free car getting given away.
Which we don't start every broadcast out that way, but it just so happens.
This might be the only one, in fact, that both of those things are together.
I think ever, yes.
Yeah, and we're setting a new precedent around here.
Yes, we are. Yep.
By the way, with the junior varsity game, just 2 quarters tonight, hence the reason that we are on a little bit earlier. Right now, Hiland leads Tusky Valley 10-7. Scrappy JV game.
And I was going to say for JV, this is kind of get you ready for the varsity game because it's 10-7. These two teams have been battling hard in this JV contest, like you said, Nick. Only a 2-quarter game, but this is what gets them ready to be, when it's their turn to play varsity basketball, this is what gets them ready for it.
Well, we go back again. As we already mentioned, Hiland playing Strongsville earlier on this season. Iron sharpens iron. That's kind of how you have to make it work.
Yep, absolutely.
So we will be keeping you updated all throughout the night on what is going on with this broadcast right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Further updates on what is going on in Z Country are available on the Big Z Sports Facebook page as well. That is your place you need to go for all the latest happenings, all the latest scores, and everything that is going on. Almost like an ESPN kind of app.
Yeah, absolutely. It's we try to keep everybody. Obviously, it's based on what information is given to us, but we try to keep everybody as up to date as we can. We really got a nice influx of bowling scores being turned in all season long so far. Girls basketball, boys basketball. We have, I always like seeing it because when I see another email or a different email come in with a different result, I love to see it because That way I can get that posted and everybody kind of has a better idea what's going on in our area.
Yeah, I might need to take a nap after those 2 bowls of cheesy potatoes, by the way.
Yeah, I bet a little, yeah.
Also, I'll apologize to the Tusky Valley girls JV team because I think I put the Big Z kibosh on them. It's now 15-7 in favor of Hiland. And if you were planning on coming down tonight to watch some great high school girls basketball, we want to see you here. We obviously like you on the YouTube channel, but get on down here and help pack the gymnasium. It's already pretty full. Yeah,
what we do with Big Z Sports and providing these broadcasts, we would much rather see you at the gym or at the stadium or at the field and then go back and watch this. But the reason we do this is for those that are unable to attend or just can't simply make it. This gives them an outlet and a way to follow what normally are the biggest games of each season.
Yeah, and it's going to be an extremely interesting matchup. I asked Coach Ward for Tusky Valley about the 3-headed monster, you could say, that early on here that his team has. Whether it's Ellie Wallach, whether it's Leah Borkwin, whether it is Kaylee Norris, they can score in so many different ways. And Hiland's in the same boat, but we know when you talk about Hiland girls basketball, who's the first name you're going to talk about? It's Joplin Yoder.
Yeah, Joplin Yoder. I know just recently committed to Ashland. I'm starting to think there might be a small pipeline that's going from Berlin out to Ashland because I think she makes commit number 4 that's going to be playing for the Eagles out there. And how great is that for the next level to get quality players from Hiland to be, ready to commit and go out there and play and be comfortable when they get there because they're going to know a couple girls that are playing.
Well, not only that, you say ready to commit, but I also think ready to play that early on.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way that Hiland girls basketball works. And, Tusky Valley themselves, I mean, we've seen in recent years what the standard is with Tusky Valley girls basketball, too. It's a very high standard as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's some of these girls that I think I'm not real sure. I think there's a couple girls that have went up to Walsh to play. Mm-hmm. But there's definitely some girls that play next level basketball from the Tusky Valley side of things as well, because they know that they're getting quality players from these programs.
Yeah, and, we got 2:10 showing on the clock here before the end of the junior varsity contest. And we've already seen a couple players out here, at least on the Tusky Valley side, who very well could be playing in the varsity. Another name, Brennan Reichman, somebody who will probably be playing some good minutes tonight for the Trojans, hence the reason for the 2-quarter JV game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so obviously with these rosters, it's not that they're small by any means.
No.
But they're the way that both of these teams run their varsity games, they like to go deep into their benches. So they don't like to use, they want to make sure everybody that they want to use in that varsity game is available, whether it be for part of a quarter or 2 quarters, because as long as they're not playing 4, then they can play as much as they want in that varsity game.
And something you've seen from this JV game, if you've been in the early parts of our Wood Electric pregame show, a lot of pressure from the Tusky Valley defense. It's going to bleed over to the varsity side of things too.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a high-intensity game defensively and offensively. So again, when you're seeing teams like this come together, you're going to see the best of both worlds.
Going to be a great matchup tonight in girls high school basketball. Stay tuned right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And, of course, looking ahead later on into this week or the week upcoming, we've got plenty more of competition in high school basketball on the way. That's why if you want the best, there's only one, Big Z Sports. We're going to take our first Cush Financial Group timeout. When we return, we're talking with both head coaches as we were joined by Matt Ward for the Tusky Valley Trojans. But first, it's Brady Schleybaugh for the Hiland Lady Hawks talking about their early going in the season and what he expects tonight in this girls' IVC showdown. You're locked in with Big Z Sports. We'll be back right after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Zorville as the Tusky Valley Trojans will play host to the Hiland Hawks. Coming up here when we get to tip-off later on the BIG Z Sports YouTube channel, it's high school girls basketball. And we'll go courtside with the coach to start things off, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. And it's head coach Brady Schleybaugh for the Hiland Hawks. Coach, a 4-1 start after this season. We know what the precedent is when it comes to Hiland Hawks basketball. It's win and win big. How have you felt that the team has performed through 5 games?
Hey, I feel like it's been a good, had a couple really good games that we've had a chance to kind of figure out our defense, but also kind of figure out our roles offensively. Had a really good battle with Strongsville to start the year, and then it's always fun playing local teams, Waynedale, Chippewa, and so we've had a chance already be in a couple good environments, and hopefully that can pay off tonight.
Well, speaking of those good environments, you get a tough test tonight with the 5-0 Tusky Valley Lady Trojans on their home court. What are you guys expecting out of this one? We know it's going to be a tough game throughout.
Yeah, it's really turned into a great rivalry, and we've gotten to know Coach Ward really well, and they do an awesome job over here. I know they're giving away a car tonight at halftime, so should be a good environment as always. And I think kind of the team that settles in early is going to have the advantage to make some extra plays, especially in the first half. They've got some older guards that have some experience, and hopefully we can kind of lean on our older kids as well for these big games.
Well, speaking of one of your players that has experience in Joplin Yoder, we know that's somebody that head coach Matt Ward kept naming by name. How special of an athlete is she? How much does she mean to your team?
She's awesome. She's our emotional leader, our hardest worker, and always has been. And so just to see her development, especially within this last year, kind of coming to her own on the floor, but also off the floor now, has been pretty cool to be a part of. And our kids definitely look up to her, but she's also our go-do-everything kid, and we really rely on her. And so hopefully kind of early on in the game we can get her a few touches and let her start to get a feel for things.
Now, whenever it comes to the standard that Hiland girls basketball is, like I said, win and win big, is there anything you ever have to say to your Hawks players about, hey, take a deep breath, just go out there and play the game? Or do you think there's none of that distraction, everyone just shows up and goes to work?
No, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's kind of feeling out, how the team's doing, what's going on. Nights like this, when we get to go to somebody else's awesome environment, for us it's fun to come in and try to spoil a party, and we've talked about what their atmosphere is going to be like and how to handle it. So hopefully we can do that well.
And finally for you, Coach, when it comes to addressing Tusky Valley, what you guys are going to do to try to limit them, whether it's on offense or defense, what have you guys been talking about?
Hey, the key to their team, we feel like, is Ellie Wallach. She's a gamer. She's a hard-nosed kid, likes to, she can get to the hoop, but she can also knock down an open shot. And so for us, it comes down to limiting her touches. We really feel like everything kind of goes through her. And then, with the other kids, they've got phenomenal shooters that can all get to the hoop. So it's a tough team to guard. There's really not one special thing to do. It's just kind of a team effort.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Hawks.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Head Coach Brady Schleybaugh for the Hiland Hawks, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. Stick around. Coach Ward from the Tusky Valley Trojans is on the way after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Zorville as we've got girls high school basketball on a Saturday on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And we go courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC and his head coach Matt Ward for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Coach, first and foremost, a 5-0 start for you guys. I know that has to be feeling really good. 5 wins right out of the gate. That's a lot of positivity, I'm sure, around the locker room.
Oh, yeah. We struggled a little bit in our preseason and our scrimmages. Just from a little bit of a conditioning standpoint, chemistry. We have a lot of girls that didn't get varsity minutes last year, and it's been really helpful these first few games to get a lot of minutes for a lot of different girls, get their feet wet, and obviously to have some success to start it out.
Now, going through, every time we see the box score come through, I'm always impressed early on in this season, whether it's Wallach, whether it's Norris, whether it's Borquin. It seems like you guys don't necessarily have somebody who has to be the big name to put up the most points. You've really been distributing the rock well.
Yeah, it's kind of been a staple of us for the last few years. We've had girls that can score, and all three of these girls can light it up at any given time, but they share the ball, they play the ball, play great together, and with their teammates too. We've had a couple kids step up as well, off the bench that have, scored some points for us too. So it's nice to have girls that just don't concern themselves with stats. It's more about just winning.
And speaking about winning, a tough task in front of you guys, the Hiland Lady Hawks, always a very, very tough presence whenever they come into your gym. But it is on your home court. Does that make you guys feel a little bit better about this matchup?
Well, yeah, we love playing at home versus, we'll go anywhere and play. But, yeah, everyone loves playing at home more. And it's a great test early in the season. They're off to a really good start as well. They lost a couple key players, but we knew they were just going to reload. And obviously they're led by Joplin, and they have a whole cast of guards that are really good, do the same Hiland things. It's just an excellent program, and Brady does a great job.
Now, last season, when we were watching you guys throughout the year, a hallmark of a great Tusky Valley team is some really solid, gritty defense. Is that something you guys are trying to transfer over to this year as well? I know you've got a lot of guards who can definitely tighten up and play some great defense on the perimeter.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is collectively the best defensively from a guard standpoint that I've had. They're kids that will run through a wall. They just will sit down and defend. We have a lot that we can get better at, but I'm pretty excited from where we are right now. And then obviously tonight's going to be a much bigger test, to what they do. They are high powered, they are fast, they shoot it in, and they obviously can go inside out. So we have our work cut out for us tonight.
Now, we just talked a little bit about the perimeter game, but sometimes in those matchups when you've got players who can shoot from lights out from the outside, from either side, it comes down to post play. What have you guys been talking about being physical down there on the low block?
Yeah, we just, we don't want to allow any team, and obviously, with these guys tonight, just to establish and run their offense how they want to run it. They want to play inside out. I mean, they're doing everything from the, both perimeter and inside, but it runs through Joplin. It runs through them, and she is someone that is able to go outside, inside. But we want to be physical, knock her off her spots, help when we need to. I mean, it has to be a team concept when we do this, because we're not going to handle it just one-on-one.
Well, sounds good, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck to the Trojans.
All right, thank you very much.
Head coach Matt Ward for the Tusky Valley Trojans, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. Stick around. We wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show right after this.
The other guy's insurance. You got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. It's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to your Hertzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. It is the Wood Electric pregame show, and it is almost time for girls IVC basketball. The Tusky Valley Trojans are hosting the Hiland Hawks, and a big thank you to both head coaches, Matt Ward and Brady Schleybaugh, for joining us and bringing us some insights into how this game's going to shape up. Both of them, smiles at them, both of them feeling pretty good, but you can tell there's a certain little edge to everything they're saying, too. They know that this is a huge early season test.
Yeah, we talked about it before we went to the, let everybody listen to the coaches. And this is, it's a good thing, but it leaves a lot of uncertainty when it's early in the season like this. Both coaches trying to get a feel for their new group of starters. And now you're, a formidable opponent on both sides. So, both teams are going to, I can promise you one thing, both teams are going to learn a lot tonight. They're going to know, because both teams do everything so well, they're going to learn what their team needs to maybe work on a little bit more, or, maybe they'll find out that they're a little ahead of schedule on some things, because maybe some things they're successful with that maybe they didn't think they might be. So this is going to be not only a very, very competitive game, but it's going to be a game with a lot of learning from both sides.
Well, we already know for Hiland it will teach them taking on Tusky Valley how well you deal with pressure defense, how well you deal with fast breaks, how well you deal with transition, because we know those are all things that the Trojans are hallmarks of their program. as for Tusky Valley, what they're going to learn from Hiland, it's basically 5 players on the floor at any given time that it can hurt you.
Yeah.
And they can hurt you in a variety of ways.
Yeah, because for sure that the Hiland Hawks, we witnessed it last year. I think it was about a minute into the game, they were already starting to sub because the one thing I noticed about Hiland last year, and I really think it's a great idea, Coach Brady Slayball and his staff, they make adjustments on the fly. So if they see something right away, they'll pull their point guard off, or they'll pull somebody that's playing off the floor long enough to explain to them what changes need to be made, sub them back in, and then they can relay that information onto the floor and start calling plays to make those changes, basically.
Yeah, and having a deep bench is such an important thing. Not only just in early season tough tilts like this, but we're talking tournament time way down the road. Having those players who can come in and you have that confidence that you can put them in that game. Tusky Valley's going to be no slouch on that either. We know that they've got a lot of subs they're going to be bringing in too. Yeah, absolutely. Their bench is very deep. As I was starting to write the names down, I know that it's if I did a quick count here, I'm seeing 9 that I know get some serious varsity minutes, and I don't expect to see any less than that tonight. Yeah, I would be right there with you. We'll go to our Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. We'll start off with the Hiland Lady Hawks, the visiting team tonight. Obviously at 4-1 this season. The one loss, as you mentioned, a Division I opponent. You probably learned a lot of things about your team in that loss, and you've definitely learned a lot about them in the victories. What do you see as Hiland's keys to the game? I think their keys to the game, I kind of go with this with every visiting team that we talk about. I think you need to limit you got to try to take the crowd out of the game because you're on the road. You want to try to limit the crowd participation, and then you want to limit the turnovers. Those are 2 big things when you're the road team, and it doesn't matter if we're talking boys basketball, girls basketball. You want to take the crowd and limit your turnovers. Those are always 2, I think, quality keys that you have to focus on. As for your Niedenthal and Company keys to the game for the home Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, what do you see for them? I think that they want to use that crowd, and they want to force those turnovers because the more the crowd, there's so many high school athletes that feed off the crowd, and this is the Trojans have that chance now. They can use their home crowd, and I think they're going to want to keep the tempo up and also there is a little bit of a size advantage looking out on the floor. The Trojans do hold a bit of a size advantage. Players 1 through 5. I'm not saying every matchup they have that advantage, but 1 through 5, there are some spots there that they have the size advantage. I think the Trojans want to try to capitalize on that. Yeah, and so we'll see how those progress through the game. And, that's the fun thing about high school athletics. You say about how many players are feeding off the crowd's energy. For a lot of these, for the girls out there on the court tonight, for the boys we see on boys basketball, and any sport wide, most of these players will never go on to the next level. So this is the moments that they will remember for the rest of their lives. And, that's why we always advocate. Get down to the gymnasium, get down to the field, get to wherever it is and cheer them on. And that's the one thing, the Hiland Hawks, because of the way they schedule, I mean, they're used to big gym, full gyms because they have they schedule a lot of big schools and they schedule all their games are big because everybody wants to knock off Hiland. So it always brings a big crowd. Unfortunately, with the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, with the IVC, they don't have a lot of that week game in and game out. So that's where they want to use this to the best of their ability because they're going to have that crowd tonight. They certainly will. Well, enter Sandman plays. That means it's almost time for tip-off tonight from Zorville. Stay tuned. When we return out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, we'll bring you your PAC drilling starting lineups for the night, and the tip-off between Tusky Valley and Hiland girls high school basketball lives right here with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Wright Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at wrightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, about set to wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show. We go with our starters now, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Adam, you've got visiting Hiland.
Yeah, for the Lady Hawks, number 2, Macy Mullet. Number 3, Ellie Hobbiger. Number 11, Evie Mast. Number 15, Trish Troyer. And number 35, Joplin Yoder will be your starters for the Hiland Lady Hawks.
As for your PAC Drilling starting lineup for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, it is Ellie Wallach who will wear number 2. Number 12 is Leah Borkwin. Number 13, Natalie Wallach. Then it's number 24, Kaylee Norris. And number 33, rounding things out, is Sydney Miller. Tip-off is on the way here in Z Country, and as we have said before, get subscribed to our YouTube channel and get notified every single time we go live. Don't miss out on any of our great presentations of high school athletics, and they are all made possible by our wonderful sponsors, which you will see from tonight and we'll be mentioning throughout this presentation. We're going to step aside here in a few moments as we'll get our national anthem on the way. Aaron Stump here for the Tusky Valley Scorers Table, getting the crowd pumped.
And I'm glad to see we got our lineups done because we're sitting close enough to the Scorers Table. We may let everybody enjoy Aaron Stump's starting lineup.
It very well could definitely happen. Anyway, we will step aside now for our national anthem. Big Z Sports will have tip-off on the way right after this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. We are wrapping up your Wood Electric pregame show, and the starting lineups will be announced here from Zorville here momentarily, as we'll see if maybe we could let Big Z Sports' own Aaron Stump be able to take this away.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be an issue being able to hear him.
Well, he's the one who controls the volume dial, so yeah, that's probably a very good point. So we'll get to our PAC drilling starting lineups the way they do it here in Zorville. Those are your PAC drilling starting lineups, thanks to Big Z Sports' own Aaron Stump. And I got to tell you, Adam, he has his own way of doing things.
I'll tell you what, every time I come to this gym, I think I told Chris Kale last week, I could probably run through that wall after he's if I was a player out there, I'd be ready to go.
Well, I mean, come on, what other place do you get introduced and you got Danger Zone playing in the background before you go?
Yeah.
Well, tonight it is a matchup between the Hawks and the Trojans. Girls IVC basketball about to be underway. Joplin Yoder to take the tip for the Hawks. It is Kaylee Norris who will take it for the Trojans. Thanks for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show. Basketball is back in Z Country, and we are underway. Tip-off into the hands of the Hawks. Almost a backcourt to start things off as Hiland will get underway. They operate their offense, moving to the left side. It's Trish Troyer. She'll kick, top of the key. Yoder goes left side into the hands of Macy Mullet. Tries to go interior to Yoder and throws it away. First steal of the game, it's Ellie Wallach. Wallach sets up quickly, goes to Norris, top of the key, left side, Borkwin. As Tusky Valley will set things up, moving to the left, there's a screen from Wallach. Borkwin, interior pass, Miller goes up and it's rejected by Joplin Yoder, but a foul's going to get called. We're taking an early trip to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line.
Yeah, and the turnover on the other end, Nick, the entry pass for the Hawks, it was actually Kaylee Norris that unknowingly stopped the cut. She was just kind of right place, right time, made the ball go right to Ellie Wallach.
Miller's good on the first one, and Tusky Valley takes the early lead. You heard in the pregame from head coach Brady Schleybaugh for the Hawks. He said whoever settles in first is going to be the team that has quite the advantage moving forward. Tusky Valley looking pretty good as they've got a 2-0 lead and a turnover forced already. Across the court, here comes Mullet. Should be at the top of the key, picked up by Borkwin. They drop it into the mid-range to Yoder. That's stolen away again. It's Wallach who gets the steal. On offense, here comes Tusky Valley. Wallach works with the left hand, tries to spin around the defender, kicks out. Borkwin wanted a flashing Wallach in on the baseline, but there was nothing there. And there's going to be almost thrown away as Norris was Johnny on the spot to recover it. She'll kick right side. Borkwin in the corner. Thought about a three in front of the Hiland bench, but will go back out. Miller now has it picked up by Yoder. Yoder all over her. Miller puts her in the spin cycle. Kicks out. Left corner. Three-point shot from Norris was left well short. Battle for the rebound. What a hustle play by Norris as she tips it to a teammate. Wallach cross-court pass. That was tipped, but it stays with Tusky Valley. Borkwin gets a screen from Miller. Works left. Goes into the corner. Drops back. Miller. Now she'll go down low. Wallach, double team, tried to throw it out. That was stolen away, and it's Joplin Yoder. Down the court, here come the Hawks. Mullet drives into the left corner. Thought about the three-point shot, did Troyer, but she thought better of it. Goes Mullet. Now interior. Yoder is swarmed by Wallach again. Scramble for it. Wallach ties up. It's a jump ball, and that will favor Tusky Valley.
You can see that the Trojans were expecting the entry passes to Joplin Yoder because they're all collapsing on every entry pass, being able to get their hands on the ball.
What a job so far by Natalie Wallach, as she has technically got 2 steals already. Norris to inbound. Hiland will press. Borkwin has it on the inbound. She'll try to drive. Works to get it across the timeline. She's picked up by Evie Mast. They'll hand it off. There goes Wallach as she'll work right. Dumps into the hands of Norris. Kicks back. Right corner three-point shot is open, and it's good! Ellie Wallach knocks it down from deep, and Norris gets the assist. Quickly, here comes Hiland. Mullet goes to work on the right. Picked up by Borkwin. She's in the right corner. Tries to go low to Yoder, and that's going to be a kick ball. It'll stay with the Hawks.
So I'll tell you what, next, seeing Macy Mullet out on the floor, you can almost, Ashley Mullet, her older sister who graduated, they look identical.
Deja vu all over again.
It really is.
Victoria Weaver and Perrin Mishler will check in now for the Hawks. They go into Yoder. Mullet will now have it. She'll go top of the key. That's Troyer. Kicks left side. Three-point shot on the way. Almost found nothing. Off the fingertips of Yoder, and it's going the other way. Tusky Valley with the 5-0 advantage, and they get possession. Mishler off the bench, not afraid to pull it up from deep.
Yeah, the Trojans are doing a phenomenal job on the box outs, taking the height advantage away from Joplin Yoder and Trish Troyer right now, so head coach Matt Ward's got to be excited about that.
Wallach gets it across the timeline. Today's presentation of high school basketball, in part thanks to Wright Mark Roofing, as Wallach goes right down Broadway, tried to go up and under, but it didn't fall. Yoder gets her first board. Down the court, here comes Mullet. In low. She'll find a player on the baseline, too short on the shot. Wallach battles for the rebound, but it's Mishler who will pluck it away. Now it's poked away by Wallach. It'll stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, Victoria Weaver there for the Hawks. Had the open shot, just couldn't hit front iron. It bounced out. Good job by the Hawks, though, to get their hands back on the ball.
Of course, as I mentioned, Wright Mark Roofing making this possible. The former WM Commercial Roofing.
Yes.
As nearly thrown away by Hiland. Yoder does scramble and grab it. She'll try to drive. Goes to work on Miller. Pull up in the lane. Left way short. Rebound into the hands that time of Norris. Norris with her second board. Pushes it down the court. Wallach, corner, three-point shot. In and out. And Wallach grabs the rebound. She'll go to work. Down low, has Yoder on her, who's all over on defense. Rebound into the hands of Hiland. Victoria Weaver gets her first. Mishler works right side. No look pass into the hands of Mishler, but it's in and out. It'll go out of bounds. The third Hiland turnover already.
Yeah, the pressure defense by the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans really causing havoc right now for the Lady Hawks.
Tusky Valley to inbound, and we know this is something. We got more substitutions coming in here for Hiland. We know this is something that they are always known for, a very, very deep bench, as it was Habiger who comes back onto the court. Borkwin has to get it across the timeline with the pressure defense from Hiland. She will, no problem. Nearly went back court, but she does get through. Goes left side, and a miscommunication with Norris, who cut baseline. She wanted her to stay in the corner. There's a Tusky Valley turnover.
Yeah, Malia Dillon checking in for Leah Borkwin. First substitution, I believe, for the Lady Trojans.
It is, as Hiland will bring it up. Evie Mast, now you're running the point for the Hawks. She'll work left side, picked up by Wallach, who's all over her on defense. Mast kicks left corner. It's Yoder. She's picked up by Wallach again. And she has nowhere to go. Mast Now gets a screen from Yoder, tries to drive in. Wallach pokes it away, and she's going to save it. It's a steal. Down the court, here comes Wallach. Right block, a lot of contact from Yoder, and a foul will get called here. 2 shots coming at the line. Yoder slid in front of Wallach, and they both came crashing down.
Yeah, Yoder was still moving, tried to get her feet set just in time, but unfortunately Wallach beat her to the spot, so she's going to the line.
We don't have heights in front of us, but Wallach attacking Yoder, it's a bit of a height disadvantage.
And it didn't stop her.
It did not. She'll step to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Her first one's too long. Substitutions on the court. Tusky Valley brings in Kyla Wallach. She'll come in for Miller.
And we saw a little bit of this last night, Nick. That's 2 on Joplin Yoder with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Definitely something to look out for there. Coach Schleybaugh does not want to have to put Yoder on his bench too early. Wallach's next one is going to be good. She's got 4 points, and Tusky Valley leads 6-0. 4 minutes to go in the first. Mast pushes right corner. Mishler goes back out. Hiland, little out of sorts on offense. Going to probably try to slow things down here, get a nice open look. They'll go left side. There's the open look they were looking for, but the three-point shot's going to rattle in and out. What a rebound there, and it's still Hiland ball. Mischler's down low, looks for an outlet. She'll find it. Another three-point shot on the way. That was left short. Rebound into the hands again, that time of Habiger. She's got 2 this possession alone. Now a rebound for Troyer. Hiland still has the ball. Great hustle play by the Hawks, driving and blocked by Norris. It'll stay with the Hawks, but Kaylee Norris, the senior, with a big rejection.
Yeah, a lot of intensity there on the offensive glass by the Hawks. Head coach Matt Ward not real happy right at the moment, but Trojans did a great job. Kaylee Norris on the block to stop that transition.
Mollett, top of the key, pull up rhythm, three-point shot is good, and Macy Mollett didn't need much room to bury that one. Hiland on the board, it's 6-3. Borkwin back in the game. She'll get it across. Looks to set up the offense. She'll drive left side. Left block, lost the handle, threw it too strong off the backboard. It's rebounded by Mast. Here comes Hiland down the court off the fingertips of Habiger. She'll save it, and they're crashing into the Tusky Valley bench. Was the Hawks player. It will be Tusky Valley ball. That was Mast who tried to save it, couldn't corral it.
Yeah, Mast just kind of ran out of room. It actually went off her shin. The sideline kind of snuck up on her.
Kyla Wallach back in the game now for Tusky Valley. Inbound play there to Wallach. Very brief break for Miller as she's checked back in the game for the Trojans. Wallach needs to get it across the timeline. She will to the other different spelled Wallach. Right side, it's Norris. She's in the corner, wanted a cutting teammate there. Now that pass was nearly jumped, but it's saved by Tusky Valley. Still on possession, driving, stopping at the top of the key. Miller has it, take it back, it's Borkwin. She'll drive, left block, floater in the lane is good, and that was just too quick for Leah Borkwin.
Yeah, Leah Borkwin, a nice move there, and it kind of opened up. The C's kind of parted right by the hoop, and it was an easy bucket.
Mollett drives, will dump it off there to Mast. Tusky Valley with the 8-3 lead in the early goings. 2:15 shown on the first quarter clock. Driving, Habiger in the lane, tries to go up. It was stolen away, but a foul's going to get called. See who the foul ends up going on. It looks like they are going to say Borkwin grabbed the wrist. So the first trips for Hiland to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Habiger is going to get them. Couple of dribbles, and her first one hits front iron, bounces on every part, but won't go in.
I would say it looked like it was going to roll all the way around it, but it just kind of hopped out there.
Did you notice Macy Mollett was leaning forward, trying to put the right English on it, but it never quite worked out. Checking into the game for Tusky Valley is Brennan Reichman. She'll come in and give a break to Miller again. Oh, take it back. There's going to be a free throw that's short again. So a fruitless trip that time at the free throw line. Down the court, here comes Borkwin. Coach Matt Ward calls out the play. Borkwin wanted to go left to Mollett. There's nothing there. Borkwin's just going to drive, floater in the lane, too strong. Rebound into the hands of Hiland. It's Habiger. Her third board already.
Yeah, she's really doing a good job crashing the glass.
Right side, Mollett now drives with the left. Kicks left side. That one was cut off. Mollett has it on the top of the key. She'll kick right side. Mass steps into a three-point shot, and it's good. Evie Mass got her first 3 points of the game. Mollett gets her first assist. 8-6 ball game. Minute 30 shown in the first quarter. Now Hiland's going to trap in the backcourt. They'll work it up. Norris finds a cutting Wallach, who she'll drive, dumps, left block, in for Miller.
Ellie Wallach, great court vision there to see the cutter and made an easy layup there for the bucket.
Right side, Mullet goes into the hands of Mass. Thought about a three. Instead, she'll drive. Pull up just in front of the free throw line. Too long. Kaylee Norris with the board. Norris's third rebound. Here comes Tusky Valley. Wallach dumps in. Low. Reichman spin around. Shot is good. Wallach's second assist, and Reichman off the bench provides an early 2 points.
Yeah, Reichman capitalizing on that size advantage underneath right now with Joplin Yoder out of the game. This is a place that the Trojans can go.
Kicks right side, Mullet. Thought about a three, faked it, and then went up for it. Reichman battles for the rebound, and she's got it as she'll knock it into the hands of a teammate in Miller. Now Norris will bring it up. 40 seconds showing on the first quarter clock. Potentially looking for last shot of the quarter. Norris works left. She'll stop in the corner. Wanted to go Miller top of the key. Instead, they'll go low. Reichman looks for a teammate. She'll go to work in the lane. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound into the hands again of Habiger. Her fourth rebound already. Now Hiland with 20 seconds showing. 12-6 ball game in favor of Tusky Valley. Mullet barks out orders to the offense and directs. Mishler to set a screen. Instead, she'll flash low. Mullet works right. Borkwin bodies her up. Right side. Mishler thought about a three. Instead goes Mullet. 2 seconds. 3 on the clock, rather. Now a three-point shot from Mast was left short, and that will do it for our first quarter of play. 12-6 is the Tusky Valley lead over Hiland. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports has more after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Second quarter of action is on the way from Zorville. It is Tusky Valley who leads Hiland in girls high school basketball 12-6. And what a first quarter of action for the Lady Trojans, who after jumping out to that early lead, they did not slow down with the pressure on defense.
No, absolutely not. But I'll tell you what, that was an exciting quarter of basketball, and I think it was everything we were expecting to see. Both teams, they were going at 100% the whole quarter.
In part, today's presentation is brought to you by the Keim Home Center. Visit them for any of your home improvement needs. They will help you out. As Hiland starts off with the ball, they'll go down to the right corner. They work it in low. Habiger on the inbound play. Can't get it to fall. Wallach tried to tip it to a teammate, but Mishler runs it down. She'll go into the left corner. Mullet now top of the key. Mast fakes the three. Wide open lane down Broadway, and she scores. For Mast, one of the shorter players on the court, had no fear going in amongst the trees.
No, not at all. And as you can see, starting the second quarter, Joplin Yoder still on the Hawks bench.
Left side, Mullet has it now in the quarter. Wallach, she'll go down low. Wallach tries an inbound play to Reichman. It's tipped away, and I believe that was Habiger who technically gets the steal there. She tipped it. Here comes Hiland. Mullet sets up the offense again. Her team trails by 4. Works with the left. Goes up at the foul line. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound into the hands there of Malia Dillon.
Yeah, Macy Mullet drove hard to the lane looking to try to get that body contact foul and didn't get it. Ball rattled out.
Wallach has it. She'll go top of the key. Reichman keeps working it around. Dillon. She wants a cutting Wallach. She'll find her, but she'll flash back out to the top of the key. Works right side. Looked for a three-point shot. Instead fakes it. Now goes Dillon. Dillon looking for room. Finds Reichman at the top. No backdoor lanes right now for Tusky Valley. Great defense from Hiland. Wallach goes to work. She'll go right corner. Dillon nearly threw it away. There's going to be another steal for Habiger, who jumps the pass. Down the court, here comes Hiland. What a move that time for Troyer. Somehow saved it from going out right in front of the scorer's table as she spun back around and threw it to a teammate.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ellie Habiger has just been kind of Johnny on the spot all night long tonight.
There's going to be a steal for Reichman, who says turnabout fair play and does the exact same thing. Here comes Tusky Valley. Wallach across the timeline, picked up by Mishler, gets a screen. Wallach's going to drive in, right block, scoop shot's not going to fall. Wallach grabs another rebound. They go to the top and work it around to Dillon. Now top again, it's Wallach, will drive, lost the handle, threw it away. Reichman had to tip it back in, and it's stolen. Troyer's going to get the steal. She'll go coast to coast, pull up a three-point shot. Defense was nowhere to be found. It doesn't fall. Reichman with the board. Coach Ward wanting a timeout, and he will get one. Brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. A full timeout. Big Z Sports is back in 60 seconds.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Quality Housing Mobile Studio out of this timeout. It is Tusky Valley leading 12-8 in what has been a back-and-forth tight battle. Tusky Valley started this game off on a 6-0 run. Hiland has battled back into it. But I got to say, what you mentioned in our Needenthal & Company keys to the game for Tusky Valley, keep your crowd in it. They've been doing a great job of that.
And they've also been forcing a lot of turnovers, which is what you want to do. You want to have the turnover differential on your side.
Borkwin will go to work now. Kicks left side in the hands of Wallach, who rustles it away. She'll go for a three-point shot. Was a little long. Borkwin's going to hustle down the rebound for Tusky Valley. Her first. Goes top of the key. Miller's going to drive with the left. Lost the handle off the left block. Goes Wallach. She'll now go to work on the right. Right past Yoder. Scoop shot. Still not going to fall. Rebound into the hands of Hiland. And grabbing that board was Victoria Weaver, her second.
Both those looks by Ellie Wallach, they looked like they were going to fall. They just kind of rattled out.
Yoder double team, went up with the shot, couldn't get it to fall, battle for the rebound. It goes into the hands of Hiland. The Tusky Valley faithful wanted a travel, and now we're going to get the travel, as that time it was Mullet who had to pick up her dribble and drug her back foot.
And I think I see where they're coming from. She went up empty-handed whenever she made the first attempt at the shot, and that, I think, typically would fall into that, but maybe they may not have had a good angle at it.
Might have seen with the shot, or the feet didn't move.
Yeah, exactly.
Norris is going to step into a three-point shot and bury it. Kaylee Norris says, why not? You're going to leave me open. I'll knock down my first shot of the game. Right side, Mast pulls up just in front of the free throw line, too strong. 2 Trojans will converge. It's Borkwood who comes away with the rebound. They push it down the court. Wallach goes up and is hammered from the side as she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, great pass there to get it down the floor. Ellie Wallach took the harm, but she went up strong, and now she's going to get rewarded with 2 foul shots.
Ellie Wallach, last year when we saw her featuring as a freshman, now into her sophomore year, still has no fear in driving to the rim.
No, not at all.
From the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, she's good on the first, and Wallach's got 5. Mishler comes back in. Haberger comes back in. Weaver to sit, as well as Mast for Hiland. 16-8, 4:35 showing before halftime. Trojans doing a fantastic job right now, keeping the Hawks at bay. Wallach's next one is going to be good as well. But we also know, easier said than done, being able to do that for an entirety of a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Hiland. Yoder at the free throw line, goes to work, right side, kicks out. Haberger, three-point shot's going to be long. Off back iron, into the hands of Yoder, who is grabbed by Borkwin and is slammed down to the court. It will be on the floor, and that's actually the first Tusky Valley foul of this half.
Yeah,
quarter, I should say.
Leah Borkwin was trying to grab the rebound. Joplin Yoder obviously collided at the same time. The offensive player is always going to get that call.
So Hiland to inbound with Haberger. They'll go to Mullet. She goes to work with the left on Wallach. Stops, tries a cutting Haberger. Instead, she'll have to flash back out. Now a three-point shot from Mullet. It's not going to find anything except the baseline. And it will be Tusky Valley ball.
Nick, I'm not sure if when the game started, but now if you notice, Ellie Wallach is now guarding Macy Mullet. I don't think that's the defensive matchup that started the game.
It certainly did not seem that way, but funny how things shift after just a few minutes of play. Left side, Norris has it in the corner. She'll clear some space. Now goes top, Miller. She wanted a backdoor cutting Wallach, but there's nothing there. They'll fake the pass to the interior. Now they'll go Dillon, who searches for room on the left. Threw it to Miller, who nearly lost the handle. Backdoor cut there. That's going to be tipped away by Hogberger. It's going to stay with Tusky Valley. Again, the hands down there for the Hawks, keeping everything out.
Yeah, looking down the sideline here, Coach Brady Schlabach, I think he was looking for a 5-second call there because Wallach was holding the ball up top there for quite some time. I think that's where he was looking for it.
Norris in the right corner will immediately give it back to Dillon, who will drive. She's left open, goes baseline down low. It was stolen away but knocked out of bounds by, guess who, Hogberger again.
Yeah, Hogberger's doing a great job getting her hand on the ball.
Reichman will check into the game now. Miller will sit.
I think Coach Matt Ward wants some of his players to put the shot up when they have it because there was a couple chances there, but they were looking to pass before the shot.
Wallach is going to take the inbound pass for three, left it short. Dillon with the hustle rebound. She could not corral it, and her foot was on the baseline, so it will go to Hiland's way. Both these teams in this quarter sitting at just one team foul apiece. 3.5 to go before halftime. Trojans lead by 9.
Getting into the half-court press.
Yeah, we were promising pressure. We hadn't really seen it that much from Tusky Valley, but here it is. Here goes Mullet. She'll drive, kick left corner. Yoder fakes the three. She'll drive in, left block. Wallach hits the ground. Dillon grabs the rebound. Everyone kind of froze, I think, expecting a charge.
Yeah, I think everybody was expecting it, but the whistle didn't come.
Wallach, step back, three-point shot is on the way, left it short. Into the hands that time of Troyer. Here comes Hiland again. Troyer's going to bring it up. She's picked up by Wallach, works with the left, and she'll slow things down with Mullet at the top of the key. They want to go in low to Yoder. There's nothing there. Now they'll find Yoder, who flashes out to the three-point arc. She'll take a three-point shot and bury it. And Joplin Yoder showing off the range. She's got her first points of the night.
Yeah, little miscommunication there on the defensive side for the Trojans. Both Reichman and Wallach stayed on Joplin Yoder. It obviously didn't slow Yoder down, but there was a free Hawk running around somewhere.
Norris is in the left corner. She'll go interior. Reichman on the cut. Off the back glass. No good. Yoder grabs the rebound. She's got 4 of them in this half. Here comes Hiland. Mullet brings it up. Right side. Step back. Thought about a three. Instead, she'll go off to the sure hands of Yoder, who goes to work with the left. Kicks left side. There's going to be a jab step for Troyer. Now top of the key, Mullet. Tusky Valley kind of slowing down on defense a little bit more. Mullet, left side. Troyer, underhand pass to Yoder. Under 2 minutes to go before the halftime break. Now, a screen from Yoder is going to get Mullet wide open. Three-point shot was too long. Battled for it. 2 Tusky Valley players hit each other, and that's going to go out of bounds, thankfully for the Trojans. Troyer grabbed it, but she slipped onto the baseline.
Yeah, the Hawks have done a phenomenal job here in the second quarter. They're now the ones crashing the glass, getting a lot of the offensive touches to keep possession of the ball.
Some more wholesale substitutions for Hiland. Checking into the game for the first time will be number 22, Macy Miller. If I can read my own writing, as the inbound play for Tusky Valley to Wallach.
It's the hardest to read, Nick.
Yeah, no,
I feel the same way.
Chris Kales is the hardest to read. Wallach goes left side. Miller. She'll take it back out. Top of the key. Cross-court pass. Into Wallach's hand. She'll drive, and there's going to be a travel. Kyla Wallach checked into the game. Kind of stutter-stepped a couple times before driving.
Yeah, her mind took her faster than her feet and got the travel call.
I feel like that's one of the hardest things to teach young basketball players. Put the ball on the deck before you move your feet.
Yeah, before you start. Yep.
Troyer has it for Hiland on offense. She'll drive with the left, and she is shoulder checked down low, and they're going to be heading to the line, I think, potentially. Into the game is Samantha Ward for the first time, and she got herself involved early, but it's with a foul.
Yeah, definitely didn't give up the easy layup. Used the body contact to slow things down, but they called that on the shot. Okay. I thought that was on the floor.
And that is only the second team foul. So Troyer, first one from the First Federal Community Bank is good. Of course, if you're wondering what we're referring to, if you missed out on basketball last year, new ruled 5-team fouls in a quarter automatically, no matter what the call is, where it happened on the court, you are heading to the line for 2. as the next one is good for Troyer as well. She's a perfect 2 for 2 and cuts this lead to just 4 for Tusky Valley. Norris will bring it up. She's picked up again by Mast. She'll create some space. Hard screen. Here comes Norris. She's got numbers. Kicks right side. Reichman, top of the key. Wolick. Now Wright. They get Norris open for a three-point shot in the corner. Left it way short. Battle for the rebound. Habiger pokes it away. That's her 5th rebound this half.
Yeah, tipped it out to Evie Mast so the Hawks could push it up the floor.
Troyer jab steps. Now goes baseline. Norris just took it right from her. Norris with her first steal. 48 seconds showing on the clock. Kick right side. Wallach. They find Ward on the right corner. She'll try to go down low to Miller. Miller will have to flash out, though, who will step into a three. It was way long. Rebounded in the hands of Hiland. Grabbing it that time was Weaver. Here come the Hawks as they might slow things down here in the final 30 seconds of the half. Of course, coming up is your First National Bank of Denison halftime report. We'll bring you a breakdown of that action from this first half. And what we say will be some insights, but I don't know if we could really honestly tell you how this game's going to go the next 2 quarters.
You can see that both defenses flex their muscles a little bit here in the second quarter. Not much scoring, but both teams making great adjustments to keep the score where it's been.
Troyer gets an open three-point shot and will bury it, and she's got 5. 3 seconds showing. Norris, crossover, midcourt, throws it up. It's going to go over the backboard. A 1-point ball game as we head to halftime, 17-16. Trojans lead, but the Hawks have clawed back into this one. We'll take a Cush Financial Group in timeout, and when we return, we'll have your halftime show right here from Soreville with Big Z Sports.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Welcome back to your Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and it is your First National Bank of Denison halftime report, in which we take a minor detour before we break anything down because they're picking a winner of a free car, and Adam Sawecki might jump for joy here coming up in just a few moments.
Yeah, so if I have to step away, it's just to get my picture taken. It's not a big deal. Yep. Yep.
Could be a good sign. Oh, nope. No. Not Adam. Sorry. Not sure who it is, but I see somebody raising their hands up there in the crowd. So a winner of a new car to the Tusky Valley Booster Club. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And also something to note, raised over $25,000 on this giveaway.
What a phenomenal thing for the school, and how happy is this guy right here walking up?
He doesn't look like he knows what to say, and probably rightfully so. So congratulations to him. So in that first half of action, so sorry, Adam. I know that was really disappointing.
But at least I had a shot, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, in that first half of action, 17-16, Tusky Valley leads Hiland. If you're just now tuning in, you might say, ooh, tough battle throughout. Tusky Valley actually had a little bit of a comfortable lead for most of that second half. Hiland just continued to claw and fight their way back into it. And they're starting to figure some things out, I think, on the Tusky Valley defense.
They have, and there's been a lot of adjustments made, and that's why you didn't see a lot of scoring there in the second quarter, other than the Hawks. You know, the Trojans got a couple buckets because I believe it was 12-6, I believe, at the end of the first quarter, and now it's 17-16. So obviously the Hawks had the advantage there in the second quarter, but it's just been nothing but adjustments since the start of the game.
Yeah, it has, and it's been impressive. So far, leading the way for Tusky Valley with this lead, 6 points from Ellie Wallach, 4 points from Sydney Miller. You got 3 from Kaylee Norris, then 2 apiece for Leah Borkwin and Brennan Reichman. The rebounding battle by far and away, though, is in the hands of the Hawks. That's something we said could happen with the height advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously we were thinking with Joplin Yoder, but she actually got into foul trouble, and it was Ellie Hobiger that took care of all the business underneath, getting all the rebounds and keeping the ball alive for the Lady Hawks.
Right now it is tied between Mast and Troyer with 5 points apiece, and you got 3 points apiece for both Yoder and Mullet. But with that rebounding battle, you mentioned Hobiger. She's got 5 of them. She's also got 2 steals. You've got 4 rebounds for Yoder, 3 for Victoria Weaver, who when she's on the court is one of the smallest players and is still grabbing boards. And you've also got 2 for Troyer and 1 for Mast and 1 for Mishler as well. It's closed up a little bit, that rebounding battle, but overall, turnovers on both sides. These defenses are just flexing, like you said, showing off how quick they are to the ball.
Absolutely, yeah. There hasn't been a pass tonight that hasn't been either tipped or close to being tipped all night long, and it just shows the team speed that both of these teams have, and it makes it very, very difficult. There's been a couple passes that have made it through that I've seen throughout the first half. There was those soft passes that maybe some games leading up to this point were okay. Well, you can't do that tonight. Those passes are going to get tipped away.
They will, and we have been seeing that all night long. Well, coming out into the second half, we jump back to our Edenthal and Company keys to the game. We'll switch gears a little bit with those. Tell me how those have changed. Maybe for Hiland, what's going to be their key in the second half?
I think that they're going to want to just intensify a little bit that pressure. They seem to be the adjustments that they made. And to start the game, they were really focusing on the entry passes into Joplin Yoder. Well, the Tusky Valley Trojans, they kind of took that away. So the Hawks have been relying a little bit more on the shooting game on the outside. So I think that would be one big change for the Hawks. They're going to probably try to do some more stuff on the perimeter because the Trojans have taken the inside away.
As for Tusky Valley, Edenthal and Company keys to the game moving into the second half. What do you got for them?
I would say that they're going to want to try to keep the tempo and utilize that size underneath. They're like I said, there's matchups tonight. It might not be the the centers per se, but there's some positions that the Trojans hold that little bit of an advantage. I think you're going to want to capitalize on that as much as you can.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how this one shapes up for the second half. Stay tuned on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. When we return, we'll be wrapping up your First National Bank of Denison halftime report and bring you quarters 3 and 4. It's a good one brewing here from Zorville. Trojans lead the Hawks 17-16. You're locked in with girls high school basketball right here with Big Z Sports.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling their residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Wright Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Welcome back into Zorville as we're set to wrap up your First National Bank of Denison halftime report. And you must know that this is a big quarters 3 and 4 because I don't see Edwin Diaz anywhere, but the trumpets are starting to sound.
Yes, they are. And you know, it's that time.
Well, looking ahead into this next half of basketball on the way, as we were already alluding to, we really do not know exactly how this one's going to go. Both these teams scrapping back and forth. You did have some updates from elsewhere in Z Country.
Yeah, earlier today, the Strasburg Tigers, they defeated Malvern. This is on the girls' basketball side. Riley Thomas led the way with 23 points, 16 boards, 5 steals. Sophia Seacrest added 12 and 5 assists. The New Philadelphia Lady Quakers, they traveled to Mansfield and beat the Lady Tigers. That's TY, by the way. 62-36. Ellie Mason led the way with 17 points. Aubrey Wells had 14. And then the Ridgewood Lady Generals, they defeated the Indian Valley Lady Braves 64-56.
Thank you for that, Adam. Oh, and now it sounds like we got football kickoff coming again. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, it's going to be a fun battle here in the second half. Thanks for tuning in with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is Tusky Valley ball to start things off. And quickly, Hiland's going to wreak havoc as Joplin Yoder's going to get the steal as she tips it away. They go down low, off the glass, and scores is Mast.
Yeah, Joplin Yoder got her hand on the ball, tipped it away, made it the easy bucket there for the Lady Hawks.
Not, I'm sure, what head coach Matt Ward and company had envisioned to start off the second half.
No, definitely not what was on the whiteboard.
Left side, it's Miller. She's picked up by Yoder. She'll spin, go with the left, now low. Wallach in the paint, puts up the floater. It's not going to fall. She'll grab the rebound, though, on the baseline. Kicks out Miller, who runs out of room. She'll go to Wallach. Thought about a three. Instead, she'll drive. Now, as long as a two-pointer you can have it, she'll knock it down. Wallach picks up where she left off in the first half. Natalie Wallach, that was her second rebound. Driving right is Mullet, and it's off the shin of Borquin, and will stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, good job there by Leah Borquin. Get her foot on the ball, just a slow play down a little bit so the Trojans can get set.
The reason that I never kept playing basketball, Adam, is because when I would try to do that, I'd kick a little too high, and I apologize for any bloody noses that were caused through the years. Right side, there goes Habiger. She'll kick it out. It's Mullet. She's picked up by Miller. Hiland, a little bit slower on the pace this possession. Work it left side with Troyer. Top of the key, Habiger goes the right side. Constant ball movement for the Hawks, trying to find a backdoor cut. There goes a drive, and it's going to be too long for Mullet, but she's stepping the line for two.
Yeah, and I think the Hawks, what they're doing is they're slowing it down right now so so Coach Slayball and the staff can get a feel for what Tusky Valley's trying to do on defense. That way, to make sure they're taking the right approach on the offensive side.
To the First Federal Community Bank free throw line will be Mullet. She's got 3 so far, and make that 4. One of the ones that looked good coming off the hand. You could have knocked it down before you even
that was
actually saw the points on the board.
Yeah, very smooth from the line.
Mullet's next one is going to hit front iron, but it will fall. So 5 points for her. Hiland leads again, 20-19. Inbound play. Hiland playing a little bit of pressure. Wallach brings it up with rhythm with the left. She's picked up by Troyer. Goes in low. Backdoor cutting. Borquin off the window and scores. A beautiful looking play. Give the assist that time to Miller.
Yeah, Sydney Miller, great court vision there to see Leah Borquin on the cut.
Down low. Yoder backs in. Goes up. Double team. Went up, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession will favor Hiland. Hawks faithful were not happy about it, but you saw when Yoder turned around, she was double teamed. Whoever she ran into, the ball was kind of stuck on her shoulder.
Yeah, okay. That's, I was, I don't know. I can't say I was expecting that, but the official was right there. He was under the hoop.
There's going to be a foul on the floor, and the ref over here on the side saw it immediately. Miller kind of pushed Mullet out of the lane. And I thought they said it was going to be on the floor. Instead, no, they say it will be on the shot.
It's going to be on the shot. So Sydney Miller, that's her first foul of the game, sending Macy Mullet to the line again.
See, it just knows that we have no idea what we're talking about, Adam. As that one hit front iron, back iron, and rolled out.
That one I thought had a chance to sit and just lay up on the rim because it was real. The bounce was starting to get pretty small.
Have you ever seen that happen before?
Yeah.
What a. You're thinking I could never recreate that again as Mullet left the next one short. She's 0 for 2 that time. Rebound into the hands of Norris. She'll bring it up. Norris, a quiet night overall, 3 points but 4 boards. She's playing good defense. Hands it off to Wallach, who will drive to the free throw line. Stop, spins around, looks for room, goes Norris. Now kicks out. Miller lost the handle, but she'll scramble back for it. Yoder all over her, down deep. Wallach, right block, works for room. Kick out. Norris thought about a 3, drives baseline, and the bunny is good.
Very smooth there by Kaylee Norris with the shot fake. Take a few steps in, easy bucket.
Well, I guess I drew that one up because I said Norris is having a slow night offensively. Mullet goes to work. She'll drive left side, picked up by Miller. She'll stop, kick out. Troyer, now the top of the key, goes in low to Habiger, and what a play by Borkwin, who just leaned over and poked it away into a teammate's hand. Rhythm, left side, Wallach, three-point shot is buried. Ellie Wallach now has 11. And Hiland wants a timeout. Trojans lead by 6. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio out of a Cush Financial Group timeout. And Adam, you and I were talking about it in break. What a sequence there for Tusky Valley. The steal from Borkwin, then working it down. And Wallach, she struggled a little bit from the perimeter tonight, but had no fear, pulled up and knocked down a big one.
I'll tell you what, Nick, she's got 11 points, but all her shots, the ones that have rattled out, they've all been online. It would not be, if those would have fallen, she could be possibly sitting here with 20 points right now.
5.5 showing on the third quarter clock. It's 26-20 in favor of the home team. Today's presentation of high school basketball, in part, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Down low, Yoder, left block, spin around, too strong over top of Miller, and Joplin Yoder's got 5. It's now a 4-point advantage. Wallach brings it up, tries to create space. She'll kick right side. Norris is going to have an open rhythm three-point shot, and it's buried. Third assist of the game there for Wallach, and now Norris has 8.
That's one thing you know with the Lady Trojans. Once they start to heat up from the outside, they're hard to stop.
Yoder in low, kicks out. Habiger off the left block, not going to fall. Yoder gets the rebound, but it's blocked from behind by Borkwin. In transition, here come the Trojans. Kick right side. Borkwin's going to step into a 3. That one's good as well. And this crowd is going nuts. A 10-point advantage, one of the biggest of the night for the Trojans.
Yep, Trojans' three-point shooting can be contagious, and I think we're starting to see it.
Mullet can't take the lid off the basket. Down the court, Miller, left block, goes up and is hacked by Habiger, and she'll step to the free throw line.
Yeah, Habiger came in a little too hard there, and Borkwin with a great full-court pass there to find Sydney Miller for the shot.
For Habiger, you say if you're going to foul, make it count. That one worked out in that advantage.
Absolutely. You don't want to give them the and one opportunity. Make them earn them.
So Dillon will step to the line, take it back. It's Miller will step to the line. She's got 4 points, make it 5. Some substitutions. Weaver's back into the game, as well as Mischler for Hiland. Mast will sit, as well as Habiger. Miller readies herself for the next one. We've seen her tonight. She is tasked for the most part on defense with guarding Joplin Yoder. She's done a pretty good job overall with that.
She really has.
Miller knocks down the next one. She's got 6. It's a 12-point ball game, and the Lady Trojans feeling it from Zorville.
Yeah, Kyla Wallach now checking in for Sydney Miller. Now it's her role to guard Joplin Yoder.
Which for her coming off not even the bench, just when she's rotated on her, she's had a pretty good night with that as well. They force a mid-range shot that's not going to fall. Wallach's going to grab the rebound. That's her first. She'll bring it up. In rhythm. Looks to drive. Now will go back out. Tries to go into Borkwin. Nothing there. She'll go to Wallach, who will drive. Kick out. Norris in rhythm. The other Wallach on the court. There's 3 of them. And that's into the hands that time of Troyer. Nearly stolen away. Still a scramble for it. It is saved, and here comes Yoder. Up the court. Yoder kicks right side. Weaver out, and Mischler was nowhere to be found. It's a Hawks turnover.
Yeah, Mischler cut in a little further than what she was expecting. Threw the ball away. Hawks turnover.
Yeah, so now we've got Ellie Wallach. We've got Natalie Wallach and Kyla Wallach on the court.
So there's a good chance a Wallach's going to touch the ball, just not all the same spelling.
I'm only saying that so people don't say, what are you talking about? They passed to themselves. No. Here's Tusky Valley. Borkwin goes to work with the left. Right down Broadway. The floater's going to fall, and it was late collapsing defense for Hiland. 9 points for Borkwin. Right side, Mast goes out. Mullet picked up by Borkwin. Kicks left side, Mischler. Wanted to go down low. Weaver wasn't looking. Now driving in, kicks left side, Weaver, back out, Yoder. Head fakes the three, couple of jab steps. She'll go in with the left, stops, kicks out, has an open Mast for three, and that one's buried as well. Mast now has 10 as Yoder gets her first assist.
And that's the one thing the Lady Trojans, you don't want to start letting the Hawks get the open threes because they're just as contagious for them as they are for the Trojans.
It's a Cush Financial Group timeout for head coach Matt Ward. It's a full timeout. Big Z Sports will be back in 60 seconds.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Zorville. Big Z Sports live on our YouTube channel. Get subscribed today. Never miss any of these broadcasts from Z Country. Tusky Valley leads Hiland 36-25 out of this Cush Financial Group timeout. Trojans looking for more. Some incredible sequences right now for the Lady Trojans, who have been keeping the pressure on Hiland.
Yeah, this game's been a game of runs, and right now the Trojans are on one.
Borkwin goes Miller around the horn. Wallach goes to Norris. It's off of her head and will go out of bounds as Kaylee Norris gets a chuckle that she couldn't corral the hot potato.
It's funny you see those. It's just one of those. It's such an easy pass to receive. The thought process just kind of goes out of your mind, and that's usually when it happens.
Yoder's going to work right. She's picked up by Norris. She'll try to go top, and she'll find Mast. Now kicks left. Mullet wants a screen. Instead finds an open Mast who cuts over for three. That one was short. Battle for the rebound. Weaver was locked up with two Tusky Valley players, and the foul's going to go on the Trojans. And I believe they're going to call – I thought they called number 5 there. It's going to be on Norris.
Yeah, at first I thought they called it on Brennan Reichman.
So did I.
Not in the game.
so did I.
Yeah.
That's why you and I both looked at each other. Inbound play. Yoder is double-teamed immediately, and another foul's going to get called. It's either going to go on Miller or Borkwin. As you saw the play in there, they wanted to double-team immediately.
Yeah, it's going to go on Leah Borkwin. That's the Trojans' 4th foul. One more, and the Hawks are going to start shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter.
Some more substitution. Borkwin will sit. Wallach is in. Mishler will sit for Hiland.
More importantly, that's Borkwin's 3rd foul.
Inbound play goes to Mullet. Her team trails by 11. 2 minutes showing in the third. Yoder goes to work with the right. Goes down to the right block. Double teamed off the baseline, but it's going to be a charge as Wallach stepped in front of her. And that's the 3rd time tonight they've gotten Yoder with a charge.
Yeah, they really have. That's great positioning. And they know where Joplin Yoder wants to go. And the Lady Trojans are just beating her to the spot.
3rd foul for Yoder, who will sit. Inbound play for Tusky Valley, looking to stretch out this lead on their home court. Lady Trojans sit at 5-0 this season. Hawks at 4-1. Wallach sets it up, works with the right, now finds in the corner, thought she was going in deep to Dillon. Instead, she'll find Wallach, who now goes to Norris. Norris at the top, wants an entry pass, nothing there. Miller drives in, kicks left side, steps into a three-point shot as Dillon, a little long, battle for the rebound, and Haberger with that height advantage, just too much, and she'll grab her 6th rebound. Mullet, left side, kick out. Troyer, three-point shot is going to be buried, and Trish Troyer's got 8. Back to a single-digit lead, it's now an 8-point ball game. Wallach comes in. Goes right side. That one's nearly taken away by Troyer, but Tusky Valley recovers.
Yeah, you don't want to make those long passes, especially against Hiland. They're quick enough to get to them.
What an entry find for Wallach, who goes in low. And she'll find Sydney Miller, who's got 7. Make it 8. Right side, in transition. Mast left wide open for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Haberger with the rebound. Kick out. and thought it was going to be an extra pass 3, but Tusky Valley recovers on defense. Driving, Mullet off the window, not going to score, but she's fouled and heading to the line.
Foul's going to be on Ellie Wallach. That's her first foul of the game.
With how tight a defense she plays, that is surprising.
It's hard to believe. It really is.
Mullet ready from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, and she's perfect on the first. That's 6 points for her. And now Kyla Wallach will come in, and a substitution for Dillon.
You can see second half, both teams are continuous substitutions, keeping those legs fresh.
Next one for Mullet, hits every part of the rim and will fall. She's got 7. And now Tusky Valley trying to get the inbound play in there. Nobody came back for the ball. They do get it in. 48 seconds showing. Wallach in rhythm, has to come across the timeline. Will beat the call in the backcourt. Goes in, free throw line. Norris looks for a backdoor cut. Instead, she'll find Lowe. Now kick out. Wallach steps into a three-point shot, and it's buried. Sydney Miller with the assist. And Kyla Wallach's got her first points of the night. Right side, Mast is left open. She'll drive off the window and scores. Evie Mast has got 12.
Yeah, a little bit of a defensive letdown there. Head coach Matt Ward trying to figure out who's matched up with her.
9-point ball game, 10 seconds showing. Coach Ward gets the play call in. Coach Schleybaugh wants his defense to tighten up. Wallach steps into a three-point rhythm shot, and it's good. Hiland gets it in. They're not going to get the shot off in time, and it's going to be a 44-32 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Stick around. Big Z Sports is back after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Tusky Valley leads 44-32 over Hiland out of this Cush Financial Group timeout. It's just been the big shots and the big moments right now for the Trojans. They're responding better.
Actually, I would say both teams that you could summarize the third quarter with 3-point shots.
And there's going to be a push-off as Wallach was trying to get room from Mast, extended out the arms, and they weren't going to miss that.
No, absolutely not. Trying to get that separation, but I think she just tried a little too hard to separate.
So it will be Hiland ball. Hawks, absolutely no way you can count them out at any point.
No.
They trail by 12, but we've seen how quickly this Hiland team can respond. They get the play in. Troyer tries to go down low to Yoder. It's off of her hands, and it will be Tusky Valley ball. You know what, Adam, maybe you can help me out because I'm just now noticing this. What are those blue lights under the rims?
I don't know. I've noticed
They've been flashing off and on.
Periodically all night since I've gotten here.
Right side, it will be Wallach. She'll drive with the left. Kicks, left side. Dillon thought about a 3. Take it back. It's Miller. Tries to go low, but threw it away. Yoder's going to grab it. That's a steal for her as Yoder hits the ground hard. They have not made anything easy on Joplin tonight at all.
No, absolutely not. And that was actually more of a leg tangle than anything, but it's going to be enough to get the foul called.
Some more substitutions for Hiland. Again, trying to keep everybody fresh coming in off the bench. Right side, it's Yoder. Right block, goes up, and it's good as she goes over top of Wallach. Yoder's got 7. Hiland now with pressure. Borkwin has it. Back to a 10-point lead. Across the timeline. Thought about driving in, but instead she'll go back out. Norris fakes the 3. Looks for room. Dribbles with the left. Kicks right corner, threw it away. It's off the leg of Yoder, and it will stay here with Tusky Valley.
You can just see the Hawks. They're extending their defense a little bit further. Tighter man coverage. Doesn't matter where the ball is at. You can see they're trying to force these turnovers.
Norris to inbound, 7:15 showing on the clock. Borkwin has it. So far tonight, she's got 9 points, 2 rebounds. Having herself a nice game. Wanted a backdoor cutting Wallach, but there was nothing there. Hands off to her, back into the corner. Now down low. Miller goes to work. Kick out. Norris, rhythm three-point shot is going to fall in and out, and that's a rebound for Yoder, her 6th. She'll bring it up in transition for Hiland. Kicks left side. Steps into a three is Mullet, and that was in and out as well. Yoder thought she had it for a minute, but she will fight through and get the rebound. Goes out. Mullet, left block, off the window and scores.
Yeah, it seems like Macy Mullet, she's getting herself open, and the Lady Trojans can't seem to find her on the defensive end.
An 8-point ball game. Here comes.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. A little technical difficulty there. We are back to a 6-point lead now for Tusky Valley, and there's going to be a foul called. Wallach drove in. Foul is going on Mast. Did not see who scored on the other end, Adam.
No, we obviously had our attention somewhere else, so unfortunately we missed that bucket there for the Lady Hawks, but they did cut the score. To a 6-point deficit.
Well, I'll figure it out for you here in a minute. Oh, I can tell you, it's Macy Mullet. There we go. Good thing we keep track of stats.
There you go.
Right side, Borkwin goes top of the key. Miller drives, wants a backdoor cutting. Wallach, who's now going to go for a 3-point shot from the corner. Left it short. Rebound into the hands there of Mullet, who's going to push it up for Hiland. She's looking to go in transition. Stops in the left corner. Steps into a 3-point shot, and it's buried. And Macy Mullet now has 14.
Nick, I'm not sure what's happening on the defensive side, but of all people, Macy Mullet keeps finding herself unguarded.
Yeah, nobody even close to her. And it's now suddenly a 3-point game, a 1-possession game. Down low, Wallach on the right block, goes to work on the baseline, goes up and goes down hard. It is thrown away, and it will be Hiland ball. And the Tusky Valley coaching staff is upset.
Yeah, there's obviously both sides. You can tell that there's 5 minutes to go in this game. Both sides are getting a little bit more heated on each and every call.
You think? Under 5 minutes to go. Mullet drives with the left. Too strong. Rebound into the hands of Wallach. Her second. She'll push it up into the hands of Norris. Off the right block. Scoop shot past Yoder's not going to fall. Battle for the rebound. Borkwin's got it, and she's fouled. Borkwin with the offensive rebound and is heading to the line. And it's always funny when they go down to the other side after a call that is not agreed upon. When the call does go their way, boy, the coaching staff all of a sudden loves you.
Yeah, absolutely. Trish Troyer going to pick up her first foul of the night.
So for Borkwin, she's got 9 points, 3 rebounds as well. Kind of ties back into what we said, Adam, about a hallmark of this Tusky Valley team this year. They don't necessarily have to have one player who shoulders the load with scoring, and that's becoming very apparent in this one as Borkwin clangs the front one off front iron. And really, for the same sake, Hiland's kind of doing the same thing. The scoring's getting distributed.
It really is.
Weaver will sit. Habiger's back in.
Because I think Kaylee Norris had 3 at the half, and she scored. She's had 2 buckets here in the second half.
Next one from Borkwin after the first miss. That one will fall. She's now got 10. Makes it a 4-point lead. Mollett right side. Goes to work on Borkwin. Stops. Goes into Yoder. Yoder tries a backdoor cut. Instead, she'll go off. Mollett gets a screen. Step back, 3-point shot from deep's not going to fall. Rebound, battled for, still loose ball, and it'll go on the baseline. Saved again. Tusky Valley fights for it. Troyer somehow grabs it. She's knocked to the ground. And it will be a foul called on the floor.
Yeah, and that's going to be Leah Borkwin's 4th foul, I believe.
It is 12, number 12. Borkwin in trouble with the fouls.
I'm actually what great hustle there, because I thought for sure that ball was going out of bounds.
You and I both did. Mast will inbound it past Norris into the hands of Troyer. Yoder, jab step, looks at the rim. She'll go with the left. Spin move in the lane. Goes to work on Miller. Up and under, won't fall, but a foul's getting called as they're going to say that Sydney Miller got her with the body. So back to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. That is the 4th Tusky Valley foul. One more will put Hiland at the line for every foul.
Yeah, for every foul for the remainder of the game, and there's still 4 minutes on the clock.
Yoder is perfect on the first. She's got 8. Dillon comes back in. Borkwin will sit. Yoder so far an 8.8 rebound game. Make it a 9.8 rebound game. And we're back to a 2-point ball game, and it's a Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports is back to Zorville right after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back into Zorville in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. It is Tusky Valley leading Hiland 45-43. In part, today's presentation has been brought to you by Altman Hospital, who are showing off their support for sports in Z Country. We thank them and all of our wonderful sponsors. It is Tusky Valley ball.
Seems like so long ago the Trojans held a 12-point lead. That was at the end of the third quarter.
There you go. You said it was a game of runs. You weren't kidding. Norris double team, kicks off. Wallach right side will drive in. Goes with the right, kicks off. Now Miller drives too strong off the glass. Troyer with the rebound. Here comes Hiland. Troyer brings it up. Picked up by Miller. Dump off. Mollett. She'll go right side. In low to Yoder and a kick ball there as Wallach got her foot in the way.
Again, nice stoppage there for the Trojans. Get set on defense. Make sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing. Leah Borkwin checking back in with 4 fouls. Still 3:45 to go in regulation.
Well, Coach Ward and company probably thinking these are key possessions here. You want to get one of your best offensive players out there. They'll go down low. It's a defensive play for Kaylee Norris, who steals it away. It went into the hands of Borkwin. She wanted a cutting Wallach, but she could not find the passing lane. She'll now go low. Miller. Picked up by Yoder. Underhand pass. Borkwin slows things down. Norris cuts in below the rim, but they couldn't link up. Now they'll go Norris in the corner. She'll fake the 3, drive with the left. Tusky Valley resetting. They'll go. Borkwin, she'll drive. Left block. Up with the shot, and it's good. And there's going to be the call is going to be waved off, though, on the shot on the floor. And, Adam, you're shaking your head yes.
Yep, he called that on the floor. As soon as he blew the whistle, he was pointing at the floor.
Yeah, Borkwin tried to go in strong, and Mollett kind of got beat and trying to recover, just grabbed a hold of her.
Yeah, it was Macy Mollett's second foul.
So no real foul trouble for her. Wallach's going to inbound. She'll go deep. Norris has to run it down, and she will. And wisely just let it go across the backcourt and then picked it up on the right side of the backcourt in that situation. Norris drives. The bunny from the mid-range is good. And Kaylee Norris, when she's got a rhythm shot, she can be a problem. Here comes Mollett. She'll go on the right side. Tough defense on the right block. She went all the way baseline and had to come back out. Mass kicks left side. Troyer, now Yoder in the left corner. Underhand pass. Mast looks for room. She'll drive off the left block and scores. Mast with no fear again. She's got 14. And it's a 2-point game again. Here comes Borkwin. Got a trailer behind her. She'll go low. Wallach kick out. Norris thought about a three. Instead, will go for a better shot with 2.5 showing. Borkwin at the top. Drives with the left. Finds Miller. Underhands it to Wallach. Tries to go back, and it's stolen away. Mast came out of nowhere. She'll come in transition. Spin move, fake out, and it's down again. Mast has 16 and a timeout on the court. Hiland leads Tusky Valley. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? Impact Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit Impact Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what Impact Collision can do for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. It's a tie ball game, 47-47. And the game of runs has now turned into a back-and-forth seesaw battle, Adam.
Yeah, it really has. And one thing I've noticed here, a change that the Hiland defense has made. Evie Mass is face guarding Ellie Wallach. We haven't said Ellie's name a whole lot because, I mean, she had 14 points. She was scoring a lot for the Trojans. It doesn't matter where she goes. They have Evie Mast following her.
Well, did you actually notice coming out of that timeout as Tusky Valley gets it in, Mast came down here and picked up Wallach as she was walking down.
It didn't matter where she went.
Here comes Borkwin across. She'll look for room on the left side. No passing lane. Wanted to go into Miller. Yoder is all over it. They will get it to Miller. Yoder on top of her. Miller drives in. Gets a cutting. Wallach off the window. Too strong. Yoder with the rebound.
That was a great play by the Trojans. Just a little bit too much oomph.
Wallach tries to cut off the pass. She cannot. The other Wallach will grab it, though, but it goes into the hands of Hiland. Yoder out to Mast. She'll drive. Kicks out. Mollett thought about the three, but will slow it down again. 1:30 showing on the clock. 47-47. They're down low. Yoder kicks out. Mast thought about a three. Now Tusky Valley has that in-and-out game a little bit better on defense. They forced a missed shot from Mollett, and Norris grabbed the rebound, her 5th.
Yeah, Mollett kind of forced that shot. I was kind of surprised to see it go up when it did.
Norris works left. It is poked away and will stay with the Trojans. 1:18 showing on the clock. This might be one of those situations where it comes down to who has it last.
It very well could, because both these teams have enough shooters. You might be right.
Borkwin goes to work with Troyer in front of her. Now they go to Wallach. Mast picks her up again. Wallach creates separation, pulls up a three-point shot, left it short though. Yoder's going to grab her 10th rebound. Here comes Hiland. Mollett going down Broadway. Kick out. Troyer. They slow things down as Yoder crashes to the ground on top of a Tusky Valley player. Play continues. Yoder has it. Kicks out. Mast steps into a three-point shot, and it's good. Yoder with her 3rd assist, and Mast now has 19. Or pardon me, now has, it is 19.
Yeah, it is 19.
35 seconds to go. 50-47, and now we're going to get a foul called. Mollett with a little grin. She thought she got it clean from Norris.
I'll tell you what, Nick, looking down, it did look like it was a lot of ball. Good hustle there.
It is going to be a timeout for Coach Slayball, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Big Z Sports Live for, yes, you were correct, Adam. It has been a great game.
It has been a great. Just talking to the official a little bit. I think he's enjoyed every minute of it as well.
He's having a lot of fun too, I would say. 50-47, Hiland has captured the lead over Tusky Valley. There's just 33.5 seconds showing on the clock. Coming up after this game, it's your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we will name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. As, boy, I don't know if that was as loud in your ears as it was ours. The whistle is working. Left side, Borkwin, underhand. Norris works right. They go to Wallach, trying to create some separation. Borkwin now the top of the key. She's picked up by Troyer. Gets a screen. Borkwin goes low and dribbles it off of her own foot. It will be Hiland ball, and Tusky Valley is going to have to clamp up. Habiger is going to come in. She'll sub in for Weaver. Trojans are going to have to force a turnover here, otherwise it's going to be foul situation. Hiland going to inbound with everybody lined up on the baseline. We've seen some other teams do this. And they get an open Mullet. She'll drive. Borkwin will pick her up, chewing off clock. Now she's grabbed from behind. Lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. It's Tusky Valley ball.
Wow, and how big of a play is that for Leah Borkwin with 4 fouls to not commit it, but play the tight defense.
It is another Cush Financial Group timeout. We will keep it right here, as it was Borkwin who was tied up, as well as Sydney Miller. Miller came in from behind, didn't necessarily shove by any means Mullet, but kind of just got in her space, and Mullet lost her footing.
And I was going to say, I liked the no call because from our perspective, I didn't see much contact, but they did a great job pinning her, using that third defender being the sideline.
50-47. It will be Trojans ball coming out of this timeout. Now my next question to you is, do you go quickly for the shot, or do you run it down further and make sure that Hiland wouldn't have a chance for a shot if it's a tie game?
It looked like the Trojans were going to be content with the 2 points on the last possession. I think enough time ran off the clock. My personal opinion is I think they're going to work to get that open 3 and try to tie it up on one shot because you only have 14 seconds left.
We'll have to wait and see, of course, live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Early IVC girls basketball. Hiland comes in at 4-1. Their lone blemish was against an extremely tough Strongsville team. Tusky Valley sitting at 5-0. And if you go through the full rundown of their schedule, you might say, well, maybe not tested that much so far tonight. They've definitely been tested tonight and have responded well.
Yeah, and this is one of those games that both teams, like we said in the pregame, both teams are going to get better following this game.
12.5 seconds. Here we go. Borkwin across the timeline. 8 seconds showing, and quickly a timeout from Coach Ward, as he just wanted to make sure they could inbound and draw something up from the right side of the timeline.
Now the other thing you look for from the Hiland Hawks bench, do you look to foul? Because they are sitting at 4 fouls.
You would put them at the line.
It would put them at the line. Only being able to make 2 free throws, the Hawks would still have a 1-point lead. So there's all kinds of coaching going on, especially with the new foul rule. 5 fouls, that's guaranteeing only 2 shots are going to go up.
Well, and here's the thing, though, because I've always wondered this when people have been bringing that up after the new rule was implemented. You always got to be leery if that player you're trying to foul knows it's coming and throws up a 3. It's still a shooting foul.
If it is a shooting foul, so look for a lot of the Trojans players to be beyond the perimeter here.
7.5 seconds showing. Norris to inbound. Wants to go Borkwin. Can't find her. Wallach gets open in the corner. 3-point shots on the way left short. Into the hands of Hiland. Here comes Mullet, and she's grabbed and fouled. Huge rebound there for Mollett as Wallach just could not quite get enough leg under it as they're going to reset the clock, maybe just over 2 seconds.
Look, that was a great play that the Trojans ran. They did what they wanted to do, got the open shot. What a big shot that was.
2.6 seconds will be showing. Now, with it being the 15 foul, it is not a 1-and-1. It is 2 automatically at the line.
It is 2 automatically, yes.
So this first one could really be the icing on the cake if Mollett can knock it down.
Yeah, really, Macy Mollett's got to hit one.
Back to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Both these teams doing pretty well from the charity stripe tonight. Mollett's first is good, and that might be just enough to get the Hawks the victory here tonight. Weaver sits, Habiger back in. Also, in the interest of running clock, Adam, if you're Mollett, do you just clang this off the backboard?
I think you just make the shot because it's pretty much in hand now.
Mollett's next one is good as well. She's got 16 tonight. Barring any kind of miracle, Hiland's going to walk away with their 5th victory. Wallach heaves it down the court, and it's over. And the Hiland Lady Hawks pick up a 5-1 win in Zorville.
What a game.
Improved to 5-1, I should say. 52-47. And what a well-fought battle for both these sides.
Yeah, that was, both teams absolutely left it all on the floor tonight. And that was, well, like they like to say, worth the price of admission.
It was, even though Adam didn't win the free car, but that's all right.
Darn it.
We're going to tally up some stats and move on to your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. When we return, we'll break down the stats and tell you how this one went and name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. You're locked in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
It is your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show as we wrap up tonight's presentation of girls high school basketball live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio in Zorville. It is the Hiland Lady Hawks who outlast the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans 52-47. What an incredible showdown there, Adam. I mean, considering how this game went back and forth, there were battles throughout the entire night. Hiland, like we said at the start of the second half, We said you can never count these Lady Hawks out, and for good reason.
No, and the fact that the Trojans came into the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead, and the Hawks came crawling back, and I think one of the stat lines that we're going to talk about had a big part of that, and it just goes to show you there's no quit from Berlin.
No, there definitely isn't. For Tusky Valley leading the way in scoring, it was Ellie Wallach with 14 points. Kaylee Norris had 10 points and 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, 10 points by way of Leah Borkwin, 8 for Sydney Miller. Then you've got 3 from Kyla Wallach and 2 from Brennan Reichman, as that pretty much was the entire scoring for the Lady Trojans. As for Hiland, 4 players got in the scoring column, Adam. That was all they needed, 4 players with points.
That's unbelievable.
As you get 19 from Evie Mast, 16 from Macy Mollett, 9 from Joplin Yoder, and 8 from Trish Troyer. Yoder just missed out on a double-double. She had 10 rebounds in that contest, too. Also had 3 assists and 3 steals. She did a little bit of everything. But back to your point of something we were going to talk about, a very key moment or a couple of moments in that second half. Of the 19 for Evie Mast, 14 in the second half.
And that's the part of the game you wanted to get your scoring, and that's the most impactful time to get your scoring, and Evie Mast took full advantage of it.
Well, and with that in mind, what do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
Our McInturf Realty player of the game is Evie Mast for the Hiland Lady Hawks. 19 points for her, led all scorers. 14 of them in the second half. She was an integral part, not only for that, maybe she didn't have the assist or the rebounds, but she was integral in the ball movement as well, keeping everything going, and her defensive effort on Ellie Wallach.
Absolutely, yeah, I was going to say, because she actually was the one with the task of face guarding Ellie Wallach late in the game there, and we know what Ellie did up until that point, and made life very, very difficult on Ellie Wallach.
Certainly did. Well, that'll do it for today's presentation. Of course, your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Final score tonight, Hiland tops Tusky Valley 52-47. For all the latest on what's happening in sports in Z Country, be sure to find us on our Facebook page and all of our social media platforms. We'll be back soon on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as well, bringing you more high school basketball, wrestling, or whatever's going on in Z Country. For Adam Soeski and the Claxon Communications crew, I'm Nick McWilliams. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.